kept in the dark. Am I so useless? Mouth folded shut, and I'm feeling restless. All the seams erupt, tearing from the inside, jagged little cuts. It feels like war this time. The ground was bare, I tried to drown. The emptiness couldn't turn it all around. Pull the shutter, see the world fly by like images on fire. If only I knew better. Show me something real, make me feel alive. Nothing to conceal, dress me up in all the lights. Everyone is someone, half the speed of light. I don't wanna get it wrong, but it's too late to make it right. Too late. Watching from a distance, in a crowded room, looking over silhouettes, hoping just to find you. All I knew was lost, fading on the outside. No one counts the cost, burning from the inside. All the hype was bought, senses wearing down, finding empty stares. Couldn't turn it all around, lit the fuses, see the world drift by like shadows in the night. Thinking sun, drawing low, forest bone, blood red light, angry sea, light the way for me. Today is not a day for words. This house is not a place to say. The only thing I gave away, everything I love will stay with me. Tunnel dark, secret slow, stepping through the stones, frigid tide receding, pull away the grieving, steady me. Steady me. Arches rise, worn with time. All will live, all will die, all will love, all will cry, all will look, all will find. Today is not a day for words. This house is not a place to say. The only thing I gave away, everything I love will stay with me. It's too late for us now. We've gone. It's gone now. It's true. We've gone too far. Warm hearts, cold hearts now. You couldn't be more perfect. But me, will fade in
Hold on a second. I seem to be missing my... Oh, here's one. Seem to be missing my gaming sleeve. Which which is really just a biker sleeve, but alright. Mouse is feeling a little bit off right now. I don't like this one. Switching gaming sleeves to gaming sleeve alternates. Oh, this one's much nicer. Oh yeah. Let's just kill them all. I'm looking for Hawking, but I don't see any Hawking, so we're just gonna kill them all. They're all XP, baby. They're all XP. I don't typically run counterattack on hunters. It's really, I actually really like counterattack for PvP. Like, if I'm on a PvP server, if I plan on doing a lot of PvP, I actually like to run counterattack. But for this, for hardcore, I don't typically run counterattack, but it can be useful. But the problem is it makes me use an additional talent point just to get to it. So I end up using 2 points in the survival tree that I normally wouldn't use, which puts me 2 points behind where I would be in the Beastmaster tree. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like you're using 2 talent points just to get counterattack, which isn't really that good. Doesn't do much damage. Yeah, it's nice that it immobilizes a target, but, you know, it's like, do you really need it? I find it to be not really that good. It's fun though. It's like playing a protection paladin, like from levels like, you know, 15 to like 30, where you just feel like you don't have any abilities, right? And you're like, you know, you're like doing judgment and like consecration, and you're just like auto attacking like for days on end. And so you feel like, oh god, it's just nice to have a different button to press. That's how I kind of view counterattack from like levels, you know, 10 to 30 or whatever. It's just like, oh god, I at least have another button to press, because as a melee hunter, you don't have a lot of buttons to press. So it's like kind of fun to grab it, just because then, oh, you know. And plus, and the other thing too is counterattack. We're probably going to grab counterattack just for fun, but we'll do it later when we get Aspect of the Monkey online, because really when we start face tanking with the hunter, to really, if you really want to like get the advantage of melee, you have to start face tanking. And what I mean by that is turning off your pet's growl and basically just letting the mob hit you. Like here, I turn my pet's growl off and I turn my pet's cower on. So my pet's casting cower actively to just drop threat. So now you can see my threat's going to be very high. You can see the threat meter here. And we're going to do that because we're going to force the mob to focus on me. And by doing that, you know, we're going to start dodging attacks. We're going to start proccing Mongoose Bite. And of course, at that point, if we parry any of the attacks, it's going to proc counterattack. So if we're going to be doing that, if we're going to be face tanking, then it behooves us to be 5 out of 5 on Monkey already. So what I'm trying to get at is counterattack is nice to have after you already have 5 out of 5 on Monkey, because then you're not taking so much damage. Because if you want to proc counterattack, you got to parry, and if you get a parry, you got to be getting hit. So I like, if I am going to grab counterattack, which I think I will just for fun, just out of sheer boredom, then I'll probably go 5 out of 5 Monkey here, which will be our next 5 levels. Then our next 2 levels are going to be probably 1 point into either Monster Slaying or Humanoid Slaying, or 1 point into Trap Mastery. and then counterattack, because we need one more point here to unlock counterattack. I don't really know. I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention. I wish we could track like how often my traps are resisted. I don't feel like they are resisted very often. So putting another point into trap mastery, I don't think is going to be that great. It's kind of hard to say. I haven't really been paying attention to, but it would be nice to be able to track that. I wish I had an add-on that could track how many times one of my traps was resisted, just so I could get a better idea, you know, of is it useful to even put another point into trap mastery. Ah, my mouse just flipped out on me. My mouse is acting really weird right now. Sometimes my mouse kind of wigs out, and it's doing that right now. Alright. Are we done? Yeah, we're actually done with this quest. Alright, let's go ahead and do our ogres. Strafe, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, good morning. I guess it is. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. for me. Let me crack open this Mexican Coca-Cola here, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need some caffeine. Oh yeah, Mexican Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good. Alright, which way do we want to go? Let's go ahead and try to optimize any kind of possibilities of getting any chests, so we're going to hit every cave we can. Got some winner's bite there, but we are not an alchemist, herbalist. So we're not going to worry about it. Let's backdoor it. Oh yeah, that's right. I did complete my first aid quest. we did complete first aid, so... Also, the same thing for leatherworking. So first aid and leatherworking both can progress to 300. I don't know if you saw, we did upgrade our helm as well. We finally crafted our first helm, which is the Nightscape headband. We also crafted the Nightscape tunic. I also picked up quite a few other recipes. We even picked up a mail recipe, which, let's see, where's my mail recipes? Yeah, we've got the turtle scale bracers and the turtle scale breastplate, which I believe are needed to complete for certain leatherworking quest lines, so we're gonna have to do that at some point. But we really need to get to like level 43 so we can hit Daenerys, because there's a bunch of Scorpid recipes that we're gonna want to pick up, because they're gonna be a really good armor set for us, because they have decent agility. So we got lots to do, and got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We gonna do what they say can't be done. The melee dream is alive, right? I've almost given up on getting a weapons upgrade at this point, Strafe. I'm just like, let the chips fall where they may at this point. And I've done so much fishing, I've looted so many crates, and RNG just has not been on our side. So at this point, I've kind of almost just given up and said, you know what? Let's just do the quest. Let's level. Let's progress through our leatherworking, and we'll loot boxes when we can. We'll fish nodes when we see them, and we'll just see where the ships fall, man. See where they fall. Ah, what? Hardcore fail? Oh, this is the wrong spot. Is this the wrong spot? Yeah, I think it is. Ooh, 320 crit. Nice. We're gonna start just eating some of our greater... What is it? Greater sagefish? Sagefish delight. Is it really sagefish delight? Yeah, this is good stuff. It's good stuff. We're going for the MP5 right now, actually. Over just the stamina buff. I don't really need the stamina buff. We got a rare. Got a 36 rare here. Not sure how tough he is. Probably not that tough. He is 36. Yeah, we shouldn't. We should be able to take him out. We can take some precautions to make sure that we can take him out. Don't want to get two though. Scowl. Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh yes, he is very weak. You're going down, Scowl. How hard does he hit? Not hard enough. He's weak. And insignificant. Ooh, but he's got a fear. Alright, he's gonna give me... Nah, he didn't even get me. Another fear. Oh yes, another fear. My pet will probably take him out before I get back. The feathered headdress. Alright. Alright, good news. Our pet is now level 36, which is very good indeed because we now have natural armor rank. Oh man, I only got 65 points. Shouldn't take 65 points to go here. One thing about the talent system, one thing that's really interesting about the talent system. What's that, Volley? You thought it was Guild Wars 2? I use the Guild Wars 2 UI add-on for World of Warcraft because it's fantastic, actually. It's my favorite UI for WoW. But one thing that's interesting about the talent tree, the original talent system in World of Warcraft was this talent system. Like this talent system for my pet used to be how your character's talents looked. In fact, I've got the Friends and Family 0.5.3 World of Warcraft build, which I've streamed before on my channel, and you can actually see that. You can actually play a version of WoW where your talent system looks like this. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's go great stamina and natural armor. Our pet's starting to get a little bit tanky, although we see no renaissance. This is official WoW server. This is Skull Rock. Unfortunately, I only play hardcore. I only play hardcore WoW on official servers, though. This is classic era Skull Rock. This is a self-found hardcore. I mean, we can't trade with other players. We can't use the auction house. My good friend, Renaissance, is here. My good friend. Can we get up that way? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Well, he's gonna make it a little challenging, isn't he? Gay AI thumbnail. Yes, you're gay as well. X Deadly X71. With the gay name. I'll see you later. I will admit, though, it wasn't one of my better thumbnails. I was being lazy. I've been using AI to create thumbnails for my YouTube streams for years. So if you go to my YouTube channel, I've been using AI to create thumbnails for my streams for probably like almost 2.5 years. So just pop on to say your AI generated thumbnail is cringe. Oh, it's like they're piggybacking on my AI thumbnail. I love it, man. I love it. I love it, my friends. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Children. We'll be fucking children. Yes. Your AI thumbnail is cringe. Oh my god. The world is coming to an end. AI is the bane of us all. Yeah, I gotta admit though, I wasn't a fan of that AI thumbnail either. We'll change it, just because I don't really care for it either. Let's go with the blade. The blade. All right. Yes. Yes, Morpheus. The time's come. There was actually a at level 60 in the guild that died, I think today. It would suck to die at 60, I gotta tell you that. Although I've never died at 60 in hardcore. I think I've leveled like 6 characters to 60 in hardcore, and I don't think I've ever died on any of them. But I gotta be honest, usually when I get to 60, I just go and level a different one, you know what I mean? Get to level 60, I'm like, yep, done that. Go grab a different, go start leveling another one. Although I did do a ton. I have a character on this server who's level 60 hunter who I did a lot of hardcore with. So lots of dungeon runs, lots of LBRS, GBRS, Stratholme, Skull and Lance and all that.
Till I
Hey, what's up, Malk?
There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown.
No chest. Son of a bitch. That sucks.
It's more or less a sign of age, drawing lines, blue recede to vacant gray. How much time? It's more or less the same, holding, wanting more, endless to say, loving, searching, breathe the brand new day, growing, learning, it never goes away, living, being afraid. It's start of a new day. In the way we It's gonna be okay. I trace your name on the window pane. Raindrops fall and my tears remain. Whispers of you still haunt the night. A ghost I hold but not inside. And I keep replaying all we used to be. Every smile you left like a melody, but the song feels hollow, fading slow, like a river losing where to go. I miss you in the quiet, I miss you in the rain. I carry all this silence. I
Anita Blow. Whenever I see that, it just sounds like a porn name. You know? Sounds like some porn name. How you doing, Anita?
Your sweater's still on the empty chair. It feels like time just stopped right there. Every shadow bends.
Ooh, double Fire Blast. We procced our gloves Fire Blast twice in a row there. That was pretty cool. That doesn't happen very often.
All we used to be. Every word you spoke is a part of me.
Sorry, they catch Sean haven't looked back. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen you on my stream before, several times.
And this heart
Ah, Mana Mana.
calls you like a home. I miss you in the quiet. I miss you in the rain. I carry
I'm okay. Thank you for asking. You know, life's been hard the last few years. You know, my wife's been has had multiple heart attacks, and her mom just had a stroke about 6 months ago, and so things have been rough. But I'm doing all right. Life is life.
Was just a fragile dream.
XP's here is pretty good, actually. I'm actually seeing my XP bar move pretty fast here. I might want to just grind these guys for a while. And that's because they're... one thing about ogres is if you can handle the damage they do, like if your pet, like my pet can handle it. My pet's a tank. And so, you know, these guys being 35, you know, they're giving me pretty decent XP per kill. It doesn't take me that long to kill them. You know, he's giving me 200 XP per kill. That's good. Let's let my pet get his happiness up.
I trace your name on the window pane, hoping somehow you feel the same.
Yeah, we'll try to face tank the next one. Let's see how much damage I actually take from this guy. A lot of it depends on how much I can evade. Yeah, see that he hits pretty hard. You can see I'm taking some damage. Didn't dodge as many attacks as I would like. Unfortunately, my dodges. Once we get improved aspect of the monkey, we'll be able to face tank a little bit better. And of course, once we get mail armor, we'll be able to take a little bit more damage as well. Like right now, you can see I'm taking quite a bit of damage, so we're going to put taunt back on, try to switch thread, but would have taken too long. Even with disengage there, it was gonna take some time. I've kind of given up on getting an upgraded weapon. We have hit so many fishing crates, so many treasure chests, and you know we can only equip weapons that we loot from treasure chests or fishing crates, and so the RNG has not been on our side. I've only ever found a total of maybe 5 weapons that I could equip, and like a couple of them were like gray items that you know weren't as good as the currently equipped weapon that I have. So I've been using this axe since level 25. So we're now sitting on, you know, 11 levels using this axe. But hopefully at some point we'll get an upgraded weapon, but it's all to chance, you know. Just depends on we loot a chest that has a weapon that we can use, or we get a fishing crate that we loot that has a weapon we can use. Otherwise we're stuck with the weapon that we have, you know. So it's going to be interesting. I'm very curious to see when that when that next new weapon's going to be found, you know. And it'll be interesting to see, because if it's a one-handed weapon, that'll be interesting, because, you know, I can dual wield, obviously. So what if I get, like, a one-handed sword that, you know... I think I might have sold the light scimitar that I got at level 12, but I kind of wish I didn't, because what if I do get, like... Let's say I get a one-handed weapon that does, like, the same damage as this, then it would have been better to have kept even just the one-handed scimitar, even though it wouldn't have done much damage. Just that we're swinging two weapons would have been kind of fun, just a fun gameplay thing. DPS would have been worse, I'm sure, but... Time to reroll the blacksmith to make you weapon. Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, my kind of stipulation was I only equip items that I craft, so if we did go blacksmithing, we could, but it's like at this point, there ain't no way I'm going to do that, man. I'm already, like, you know, over 200 in leatherworking. I'm not going to I don't want to level that up again, to be honest. No, we're stuck, man, where we are. What we're doing is what we're doing. It was actually, who was it who got me to do this? I had done this leveling kind of challenge once before, where I leveled a character that I said I can only, you know, use a gear that I craft. I can only use weapons that I find from, you know, treasure chests or crates. And I'd done it before, and I'd leveled to like level, I don't know, like 20, like not even 20. I think I was like level 14 or something. And I never finished that character, but someone talked about it. I don't remember who it was. I think it wasn't you, Strafe. It was, I can't remember who it was. But when they told me, I was like, you know what? I said I'd like to do that again. So I had a level 35. Like if I go into my character, you know, screen, if I log out right now, I actually have a level 22 hunter that I leveled up on in this guild, who's still alive, and I also have another level 35 hunter that I have. So I have a 35 hunter, a 36 hunter, a 22 hunter, all of them who are still currently alive. But this is the only one that's done this particular, you know, straight melee only, no ranged, and all the other additional stipulations that I've set forth for her. So I think it was JP. I think it was JP who did it, who gave me the idea. He's like, hey, remember when you did this? And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't let the dark pull us under.
Yeah, that's true. If they did put out like Classic Plus and they did implement the housing system in Classic Plus, it probably would be pretty successful. I'm not gonna lie, the housing was kind of fun, even though I'm not a big person for like housing. It was kind of a neat system, you know, to be able to like grab. What I liked about the housing system in retail was that you could create a house on a certain plot of land. You could very easily switch it. You could just be like, oh, here's my house, but you could easily find another plot of land and say, you know what, I move my house over here, and it was super easy just to pick it up and move it. But it wasn't, you know, it was too, like, the big problem with the housing in retail was that it was so limited. Like, you could only have so many like particular building items in your housing inventory. And it wasn't a lot. Like, you could fill it up really fast, and that was, I'm sure they probably patched it by now, but that was a big complaint initially. But you know, I don't really play retail WoW that much. Every time a new retail WoW expansion comes out, I usually play it for like, you know, I play it just for like a couple days, just to see if the PvP's any good or see if there's anything about it that's interesting. But you know, I usually pretty much after a day or two, I stop playing it. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Typical, you know, Blizzard trash. Typical Blizzard trash.
Time to love.
Still no treasure chest.
Wake
Bummer.
up.
Bummer.
Just how much I gotta show, but I figured it out. Two hearts make good friends sometimes. You got it right. And I gotta get out. Finding thoughts inside my head.
Let's see how tanky my pet is. It's gonna have two mobs on him here in about 2 seconds. Yeah, that mob's still hitting me. There we go, now he's hitting my pet. Ah, I resisted my trap. That sucks. Yeah. Actually, that was a waste of a potion. Shit. Oh well. I hardly ever use mana potions. That was a waste of a mana potion. Do I have that on? Yeah, I've got 2 different mana potions. One on numpad 1, one on numpad 3. Not a whole. Yeah, just grinding, man. Grinding some XP at this point. How you doing, APOC? Just doing a little grinding.
Two hearts make a friend sometimes. You got in mind.
Another trap resist. Maybe if we do go counterattack, we will pick up. I think we might want to pick up trap mastery. I think it might be a good idea. So once we get improved aspect of the monkey, I think we're going to circle back, hit trap mastery, hit counterattack, and then go back into BM, just for fun. It's not my final build. I don't usually run counterattack on my final melee hunter build. Not unless I'm on a PvP, like doing PvP. If I'm doing PvP, then I do like to have counterattack. It works well against warriors. And I have 1v1 rank 13 warriors on a rank 13 melee hunter, and I have come out on top in those fights, but it is not an easy fight, that's for sure. Warriors hit very hard. What do we get at level 38? So at 38, all we get is wing clip. At 40 obviously is big because we get mail armor, raptor strike, next rank of growl. Okay. Yeah, so 38's nothing, 48's nice. Or 4D is nice. Oh, come on. Come on, girl, you can make it. There you go. Can use these.
Heads up over here. What's with all the rage? Take a sip, another shot in your little cage. Ride your luck, all you've got, pushing through the day. Bloodshot stare and ragged hair born to fade away. Never out ahead, all a slave of time. You never leave the way you came. Could you be so freaking blind? Stardust, baby.
I would get that chest, but these are level 40 mobs. We'll see if we can get to it. Won't be easy though. You can see how tough this guy is. Nah. We're not even gonna bother. You got multiple level 4. What is that guy, level 40? I'm not really gonna fight multiple level 40s just for a chest. It'd be kind of a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and just get to level 37. Yeah, no, it's just not worth it. I'm sure I could take him out, but I don't know. Those guys do hit very hard. There's the two different kinds. There's the dual wield who hits very hard, and then there's the one who uses a two-hand weapon and he hits even harder. What's fun is when you get to be, when you're like, if you come back, we'll come back to here. This is like one of my favorite grind spots, is that spot right there. You come back around like level 42. You know, once I have, you know, full aspect of the monkey, and we can actually, you know, tank him, because the dual wield mobs will just like go nuts trying to kill me, and I'll dodge so many attacks. I'll be constantly proccing, you know, proccing mongoose by it. But it's a lot better when you have. It's also nice when we have counterattack. I think I'm definitely gonna grab counterattack. I think it'll be fun to snag counterattack. But we still have, I would like to grab it after we get a few points into monkey though. So we need like 5 more levels. Five more levels. Yeah, it's gonna be so weird, like so interesting to see when we do get that upgrade, when we do actually get a weapon upgrade, because who knows? It's been so long, right? Been running with this weapon for 11 levels, so it's gonna feel like so good when we do actually get a weapon upgrade. Not gonna lie. But I mean, it could be another 10 levels before we get a weapon upgrade. It could be another 15 levels before we get a weapon upgrade. We have no idea when we're gonna get one. Yeah, it would. Oh, that would be sweet, right? Dual flurry. What if we got like 2 flurry axes on like chests or something? Like, the problem with flurry axe, because I've done flurry axe with melee hunter, and it does do good damage, because you basically, what I like to do is put crusader on both flurry axes and then put frost oil on both flurry axes. And you do good damage, but you miss out on your Raptor Strike crits because Flurry is 1.5 attack speed. So if you could get like the Iron Foe in your main hand and Flurry Axe in your offhand, because Iron Foe hits, I believe, I'm not sure what the attack speed though. I think it's still pretty quick. Let's see. Wow, Iron Foe. Yes, it's 2.4 attack speed, so that's much slower. So if you could get Iron Foe in your main hand, which I always wanted to do, but I could never get Iron Foe. It's just like the drop rate is just so annoying. If I could get Iron Foe in my main hand, like Flurry in the offhand. Actually, what was interesting is what I actually outpaced dual Flurry for a dual wield setup for my melee hunter. What actually did better was, believe it or not, was using Assassination Blade in my offhand and the Sword of Zeal in my main hand. Sword of Zeal is nice because it's a 2.8 attack speed, so it's slower. So you're going to get bigger crits. Plus, it also does this interesting like energizing effect where I think it increases like your stamina or something. But and then the assassination blade is just nice because it gives you that 1% extra crit, so you get that extra crit, which is nice. And I think it's pretty fast. I can't remember. I think it's, but yeah, assassination blade offhand, sword of zeal mayhem, easily out DPS dual flurry axe. Believe it or not.
Not like anything was wrong. It never made it right. You're the one to come on strong, so why am I all alone? Here we go again, the same old thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart, I'll fake it till I break apart. What's it gonna take to look away?
Yeah, we need to get more subscribers. I want to get to 5,000 subs on YouTube. That would be like a huge milestone for me to get like 5,000 subscribers, Sharif. That would be so nice, right? Well, we're a long ways away from 5,000, but that's gonna be a big goal of mine, I think, for this year or early next year, maybe. Yeah, we're at 30, I don't know, 3,200 or so. I'd love to get to 5,000 subs. That'd be cool.
It's not like this is new to me. I really shouldn't care. It's not like you were there for me, so why do I still want you here? Here we go again, the same old thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart, I'll fake it till I break apart.
Where are we gonna go next?
What's it gonna take?
37.
Man, some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing else. I'm only days away from a meltdown. What's it gonna take?
Oh, that's so cool. Did you see what I did there?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now.
So there we actually used my heal, which is it's actually these sprouted fronds, which are funny because these come from like early like night elf level. But the thing that's cool about the sprouted frond is it heals you for 70, 60, 91, but it does not put your healing potions on cooldown. So I can pop the sprouted frond and immediately follow it with like a greater healing potion and end up getting, like a little bit extra healing. We can get like maybe 80 healing plus this, So it's kind of nice. You got to get going for now. All right, I'll see you, Strafe Man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by as always. Actually, we could go over here. There might be some chests over here in Strombrad. We'll check that out here. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a chest here. was hoping there would be a chest in there. No chest. No chesticles. Oh well. Sometimes I think that building has a chest, but let's go check the cave for a chest. Now we got 2. That's also hungry. Kind of surprised we haven't seen a chest in this cave. They usually a few spawn in here. So I'm kind of hanging around the cave looking for it. Like one spawns here sometimes. The other one spawns back from where I just came. Ah, I resist. The grind is real.
Time to love. Wake up.
It's probably gonna trap. No, we got the right one. We got the right one. Oh man, the grind. It is a real. It is real. The grind, she is a real. Looks like a long ways to go to 60, man. Especially as full on melee. Of course, we're not that far from my pet starting to get online. Pet's not online yet. In 10 levels, the pet's DPS is going to be starting to get up there. Which is going to significantly help us. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bip.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, there's a engineering supplier here. That's funny. I always forgot about this guy.
Salutations.
Hey, and he's got a bronze tube for all you people out there who need a bronze tube.
You have a great day now.
Heads up, over here. What's with all the rage? Take a sip, another shot in your little cage. Ride your luck all
Hey Matt, thanks man, I appreciate that. It's been pretty grindy. Doing melee all the way with only gear that I can only wear gear that I craft myself. You can see that I'm pretty much just wearing, that's all I can equip is the gear that I craft myself, so this is all crafted by me, and then the only weapons we can use are weapons we find from treasure chests or, fishing crates, so been rocking the same weapon I got from a fishing crate. I got this at level 23 and was equipable at 25, and I've been using it ever since. And I have fished so many crates up, looted so many treasure chests, and I have not been able to find an upgrade, man. It's self-found, yeah, but I've actually made it even more difficult. Because anybody else who's doing self-found can use weapons they get off mobs. They could use weapons in dungeons, weapons they get off, you know what I mean? Weapons they get off for quest rewards. They can use all that stuff. I can't use any of that. Like, I can only use weapons that come out of a treasure chest or like a crate. Yeah, it was a good drop. At the time, it was a great drop. I was like super excited, but I got a great drop a couple days ago. I got it, but it was a mace. It was a great drop. It came out of a fishing crate. It was like 20. It was like 29. It was 3.8 attack speed mace with 29 DPS per second, like 8 strength and 8 stamina. It would have been a great weapon for me, but it was the one weapon type that hunters can't use, which is a mace, right? So I was so pissed off because when I saw it immediately, I thought it was an upgrade. I'm like, oh, this is an awesome upgrade. Look at this. This is awesome. It does like 30% more damage than my current weapon. And then, of course, I was like, saw mace, and I'm like, shit. Can't use maces. Thank you. Yeah, I like to run with the Guild Wars 2 UI. I try to keep the UI as clean as I can. Yeah. There's the old kind of adage, the joke, every weapon's a hunter weapon, but unfortunately maces aren't. You know, it'd be cool if you could use maces, and I don't really see why you can't. You know, like, doesn't really make sense. Like, the funny part is, like, paladins using maces to me doesn't really make sense because a paladin, like, maces crush bones and crush skulls, and I think of it more as like a warrior weapon or a hunter weapon, maybe a rogue weapon. But when you think of paladins, you think of them as being like virtuous and like divine, right? So because of their honor and their virtue, you would expect them to use a more clean weapon that does more kind of clean damage, like clean sharp cuts, you know, like a sword, right, or an axe, but not a mace, right? That doesn't feel like a paladin weapon. But on this, in World of Warcraft, that's not the case. No, I agree it is, but I'm just saying from like a lore point of view, like there's a lot of like MMOs or other fantasy-based games where paladins, I don't think can, well, maybe they can, but yeah, I just think from like a historical point of view, if you're thinking of like being like a kind of virtuous fantasy-based class, you would think of weapons that do more kind of clean damage, not like crushing skulls and crushing bones, and you know what I mean? It's kind of like how in TV shows or something you see like barbarians using like, you know, mace, any kind of weapon they can, cudgels, maces, whatever. Just like how these guys. Oh shit, we just hit level 37. And I didn't even get it clipped. Damn it, that's 2 levels in a row I haven't clipped. I haven't been paying attention. Usually I like to do like shorts on my dings, but whatever. That was a bummer. That's twice in a row now I've missed it. I can still do it, but I'll have to download the video and pull it out. The problem if I download the videos, I don't get the same quality. Although what I could do is I could play the stream I might be able to play the stream, record it, and then use that clip. It's still not going to be as good a quality as if I recorded it right out of OBS. Yeah, but thanks, man. Level 37. And of course, we are sitting at our first point in Monkey. Which means that now, let's see. Now we should be sitting around what, 20% dodge? What are we sitting at? Dodge. Defense. We were sitting at, it's still only 18.38%, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I know. Still, people like to say that 40 is like halfway to 60. And it's pretty accurate, actually. But the thing with my character, with this hunter, like melee, is like, my damage really comes online once my pet comes online, right? Like, I do decent damage now. You know, my traps do a ton of damage. Like, you can see my immolation traps ticking for 90 damage per tick, which is pretty good, right? My Raptor Strike, even with this level 25 weapon, its critting inside is 320, right? Which is pretty decent. But once we get, once we get pets, his Unleashed Fury and his Ferocity, once we get that online, my pet's gonna start tearing people up. Parkour fail! Ah, parkour fail. Alright, so watch out for your renaissance. We should be right. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that would be nice. Pendulum Doom would be sweet. But again, it would have to come from a treasure chest or like a fishing crate. You know? I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it was just it's so RNG based. We don't know when our next weapon upgrade's gonna be. You know, once we get to around level 42, you know, we'll spend a significant amount of time on the Savage Coast or on the Fareless Coast, and we'll just be hitting like the floating wreckages like crazy, trying to get some upgrades. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, pretty much anything can drop in a chest. I mean, yeah, I think you know you can get a lot of stuff in chest. I mean, chests can have I think just about anything in them, I believe. So it's definitely possible.
Might be with you.
Ooh, wicked leather gauntlets. Yeah, we definitely want that. Wicked leather gauntlets. Ooh, those are nice. We're gonna be using those.
You need something?
Need assistance?
Easy.
Yeah, level 37. I'm trying to figure out where we want to go next. I think I had. Let's see. We were talking about. We did Thousand Needles. We did South Shore. We could do some STV. There was some stuff in Theramore. Oh yeah, Swamp of Sorrows. We did some Ultra Rock Mountains. And of course, we are getting kind of not really Badlands. Yeah, really Theramore. There's still some stuff in Theramore we can do. And yeah, and also Desolus. So Desolus, Theramore.
I supply only the finest goods. Hey there.
Okay.
See you later. How are you?
You must choose a reward.
See you
It's
around.
not really matter what we choose because it's gonna be garbage anyway. They gave you whiplash.
Do for you.
Yeah, I love having it offset.
For the alliance.
Right. Of course, we zoom in, it's gonna be way offset. Right. And of course, we can change it back. Right here. If we wanted to. Let's do. right? So I could change it.
What can I
Right,
do
this
for
is
you?
normal WoW. Oop, right? But yeah, I love it being offset.
Can I help you? Be careful.
Especially for streaming. I think it gives people a better perspective of combat when it's offset. You can see like the mob that I'm hitting a little bit easier.
See you around.
So
Need help? Light bless you.
okay, a few quests. A few questicles to turn in. Let's check over here really quick in case we have some floating wreckages. Maybe, or maybe not. Nope, nope. I don't feel like fishing that. I'd rather. Hmm. Let me do. Let me try one more thing.
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
So the biggest death, we did have a level 60 death today, or yesterday, I guess. I can't seem to see it here, but if we search by player name. No, damn it. Dritzy? Drizty? I know he's in there. Ah, whatever. Ah. Hardcore fail yet again.
What's on your mind?
230. 230. And this, so if you look at, I can only wear gear that have crafted myself. Look at these boots I'm wearing. I'm wearing level 10 boots. What's going to be really interesting is if I wear these level 10 boots, which is highly possible until I get the actual Nightscape boots, which is level 42. So we're going to be going from 2 stamina, 2 spirit to possibly 12 agility. I wish they had stamina on them. Turtle scale leggings.
Safe travels.
How are you?
Oh, Nightscape shoulders. Ooh. Oh, that's an upgrade.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I think that's an upgrade, isn't it? It's got to be. 11 agility, 5 stamina. Oh, yeah. That's a nice upgrade. Here, let's take a... So we just got a really nice upgrade from the Naomi leatherworking supplier here. She just sold us the Nightscape shoulders. Yes, Morpheus. So we will craft these very soon. That's definitely going to help. So let me take a look at what it takes to make those. Okay, so, alright, so good. We should have everything we need to craft those. There's also another vendor. Don't know if we can get there easily. Level 37. Let's give it a go. Oof. What are these, level 42? You know what? Let's not give it a go. There's like tons of level 42s. Honestly, at 37, I don't want to get like multiple 42s on me. That could be kind of ugly. Probably not worth the risk. Actually, what am I doing? We're just gonna get out of here. We need Darth.
I buy and trade. Go with honor. Hello.
Alright, so we need thick. What else did we need? We needed mage weave. Oh no! We don't have enough mage weave. We do not have enough mage weave cloth. Wow, I thought I would have. So we need one more mage weave cloth. Alright, let's just need to find what's the highest level humanoids we can kill, basically.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
$37. Probably Stranglethorn Veil. 37.
Everything you never do, and all you never say.
Good day to you. See you around.
Never make it easier to numb out all the pain. Not like anything was wrong. It never made it right. You're the one to come on strong, so why am I all alone?
Need the Hinterland Trolls.
Here we go again.
Yeah, well they're too high level for me right now, so
Smiling through a bleak
I'm thinking probably Stranglethorn Veil.
I break apart.
You know, we can kill some of the guys at the northern camp
What's it
that are going to be more around like level 34.
gonna Man, some days I hate this town.
Or we could kill the goblins too by the, you know, by the riverside encampment, the lakeside encampment. Yeah, so I think STV is going to be our best option. So, but let's see what we got. Let's get rid of this. Just, I'm trying to see if there's stuff in my inventory I should just get rid of. Got a lot of stuff in my inventory here.
It's not like this is new to me. I really shouldn't care. It's not like you were there.
We actually really haven't been having too much trouble with inventory. Hasn't been too bad.
Here we go again. The same thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart. I'll fake it
Ooh, I just thought of another. I thought of another area that would be good. The Badlands. Badlands would be good. Oh yeah, the Badlands would be really good. The dwarves in the Badlands. Gotta be careful though. I think they're level 30. What? 38? 36? They're probably 30, 38, 37. Somewhere between 36 and 38. Yeah, let's check the Badlands real quick. The guild had another 60, but that 60 died yesterday. We're down to just 160. Yeah, they'd be pretty good too. Look at all the damn hunters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hunters in this list I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3. So we'll see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12 of those, half of them are hunters. A lot of times I hate playing hunter just because of that, because so many people play hunters in hardcore because they think it's like the easy class to level in hardcore, and it is easier, but I think paladin's the easiest character to level in hardcore to 60. But warrior is by far the hardest, I think, to level. To me it was anyway. Oh, did someone die? Or are you just talking about the one that died earlier today? Yeah, Pally's got to be the safest. I mean, I leveled a Paladin to 16. It was like a total breeze. I think I only had one close call the entire time to 60. Like I had a close call in the 20s, and after that, it was like once you get to like 30 or 40 on Paladins, you're on easy street. But the same could be said for almost every class, because once you get to like 35, you kind of have like your main toolkit fleshed out, at least to a certain degree. You know, most classes, plus you have more of a health pool. And the problem at lower levels is your health pool is so small that it just takes a couple mistakes to get you killed. You know, you get a couple extra mobs and your health pool just can't handle it. You know, you can't get hit by 3 mobs at once for very long, you know, because your health pool is just so small, man. You die quick. Yeah, Paladin's one of my favorite for sure. Like if you look at my YouTube channel here, you see I've probably streamed Paladin and Hunter are the ones I've streamed the most, but Paladin I probably stream more than any class. But it's been a while since I really played the Paladin. I kind of got burned out because I played so much Paladin. Now I'm starting to get burned out on Hunter, but I like doing different challenges. Like definitely the next class I level probably will not be a Paladin or Hunter. I'm thinking it's going to be a Warlock because I've never really leveled a Warlock to 60 in vanilla, so I think that'd be fun. We can do like a melee Firestone Warlock. That'd be fun. Quest to get your summons can be a pain. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've never leveled a lock in past like 35 in vanilla, so I've always struggled with locks. I don't know why. I don't like stance. I don't like hard casting. I don't like standing still casting, like long casting abilities. But you know, Ugh. All right. Yeah. Level 36 beast. It's a rare war golem, interesting. He's elemental too. Definitely don't want to fight him. These guys are 36. Don't want to fight these guys. These guys are 38. Yeah, so dwarves are going to be too high level. But the ogres I think we can do.
I trace your name on the window pane. Raindrops fall and my tears remain. Whispers of you
Yeah, this area is a little higher level than I thought it was.
a ghost I hold but
Thought it,
not in sight.
I mean, I guess it's about what I thought.
Playing on used to be. Every smile you left like a melody. But the song feels hollow, fading slow. Like a river losing where to go. I miss you in the quiet.
All right, yeah, I'm tired, guys. I should. This was a bad idea to come here. I'm not gonna lie. This was not as good idea as I thought it was. So I guess we can turn this one quest in here. Maybe. I don't think so. Let's just go back. I would have been better going back to Dust. No, Destless is too low. We could try to kill too many groups of mobs, and they're just a little bit too high level. And yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Troll was the best, next best option was STV. That's where I was gonna go, and then I thought, oh, I'll go to the Badlands. But that was not very smart on my part. Why is he hitting me? Don't hit me, buddy. Hit my pet. Well, my fire trap's kind of taking this guy down. Definitely don't want to tackle this golem. He would kill me, I think. Alright, well that's it for me, guys. I gotta get to bed. We got to level 37, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna go next. Probably Stranglehold Vale. You know, we've got, you know, we can take out the second rebellion. Yeah, we're just gonna do these quests here at the beginning, I think. You know, the Singing Blue Crystal Shards, the Blood Scalp Ears, and of course the Stone of Ties. Probably even the Singing Blue Crystal Shards. But yeah, I'm gonna get to bed, man. I'm tired. Hey, what's up, Josh? Bankai! Oh man, I gotta get some sleep, man. I gotta work in a few hours. Well, in like 5 hours. So I will catch you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good one. Until the next time, man. Peace out.